Story: Be Fearless, the Donald Trump way. In every success story, there's a moment of fear, a point where most people stop. But not Donald Trump. His journey wasn't built on comfort or safety. It was built on courage, the kind that faces failure and says, "Let's try again." When Donald Trump began his career, he took massive risks that others were too afraid to take. He invested in old buildings when the New York economy was falling. He stepped into industries where experts said he'd lose everything. And sometimes, he did. Donald Trump has seen failure up close. Bankrupt casinos, massive debts, collapsing deals, and endless headlines predicting his end. But every time he fell, he rose stronger. Because for Donald Trump, fear wasn't something to avoid, it was something to fight. He once said, "Sometimes by losing a battle, you find a new way to win the war." That mindset became his weapon. Where others saw failure, he saw a lesson. Where others saw risk, he saw opportunity. Even when the media called him finished, Donald Trump never lost his fire. He rebuilt his businesses, revived his empire, and reminded the world that resilience beats luck every single time. And years later, when he entered politics, a world even more ruthless than business, people laughed. They said he had no chance, no experience, no support. But they underestimated the one thing that made him unstoppable: fearlessness. Donald Trump faced the world head-on, said what others were afraid to say, and walked through storms with confidence. Whether you agree with him or not, you can't deny his courage to stand alone. His story teaches us that greatness isn't born in comfort, it's forged in chaos. The people who win aren't the ones who never fall. They're the ones who never stay down. So, when fear whispers, "You can't," remember Donald Trump, the man who refused to listen. The man who took risks, lost big, and came back bigger. Because life doesn't reward the cautious, it rewards the brave. And the world always remembers those who dared to be fearless. Please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.